Hey Daniel, welcome to Launch Day.
Hi, Dago. Really nice to meet you. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you. And we almost didn't have you because if I remember, you submitted your product and I wasn't sure, oh, is it going to be the right audience? Can I bring, is it going to bring you sales? But you said, no, it's cool and you want to try it anyway. So
Yeah, I think my product is more B2B focused, as you said on the email. But I still think I have a good audience. I don't mind really if I get sales, but I will think it will count as a conversion if I get signups. So for me, the goal is signups at this stage,
awesome.
not sales.
Okay. So we're gonna look into that in a bit. Uh, so where are you from? Because I hear an accent.
Yeah, I'm from Chile, South America, and our main language here is Spanish.
I see.
So
I see.
I hope my English is fine.
Oh no, no, it's completely fine. And so, how did you become an indie maker? What's your journey?
Well, my journey started like 12 years ago. It's a long time. And I actually started doing an app before the pandemic to scan QR codes
Oh,
for restaurants. So you could actually scan it, open the menu, order something, pay from the app. So it was really an interesting project. I actually hired like two freelancers that went into my home, like all
oh
this.
wait, okay, that
Huh?
sounds interesting. But
Yeah,
wait, so you did that before the pandemic, but that was a good move
yeah,
because it became super important after. Because
yeah.
you know,
But I quit. I
well,
had savings for like
yeah,
9 months,
yeah,
and I noticed between building, marketing, and getting to break even, I was gonna run broke before that. So I actually stopped developing. I leave it there, and now there are huge successful business doing that. So, well, it was a tough call, and I started doing consultancy to
and
survive.
yeah, okay. But like, when did you hire these two freelancers? Like they lived in your home? What was that?
Yeah, yeah. When I started, like you notice when you're like studying college and you need to go to work to do some like on-field training, I hired two guys that were just out of college. I didn't have enough money, so I hired
Interns,
them
kind
and then
of,
went to
yeah.
my home.
Like, did they
Sorry.
did they did they live there, or this was just like your home office during the day?
It was like a home office in my house, and they live.
They lived
Um,
elsewhere.
no, they live elsewhere. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah. But yeah, that was the start, and I really enjoyed coding, but I couldn't do it that much. So I went, I built a business, a consultancy, where we start selling projects, then we start doing services.
So
Now I
about
have a
what?
company uh,
So
about
about what?
IT monitoring. We're expert
Oh,
in the field of IT monitoring. So
like for
we're
example,
partnered with big brands.
like what do you like exactly? Like what the main service? Like what does it do?
Infrastructure monitoring. So all your hosts, BPS, networking. We do applications monitoring. We're partner of Dynatrace, for example.
I
So
see.
you can install Dynatrace is like Datadog, New Relic. There's a few big brands over
Yeah,
there where
advanced.
you can, yeah, advanced monitor. We do synthetic monitoring. That means we can have a like a virtual user crawling your website and checking everything your real users do. That is
Like
synthetic
a real
monitoring.
person that you hire.
No, instead of hiring a people, we build a robot that simulates a real person
Oh
and
wow.
is working on your website all the time. So if something happened or crash, you're the first one to know before your real user try to use it.
That's awesome. I never heard of that. But I guess it makes sense, makes a lot of sense. I never worked at this scale where people would pay for that, but that sounds awesome. Okay, so you
Yeah.
built that for a few years, consultancy and setting that up for people.
Yeah. And, and well, now. the company has like 12 years, and I migrate from being a good technical guy to a manager. So, right, as I told you, I now kind of manage people. I am the CEO of a
Mm.
company of 33 people, and I miss doing the job. So I start working again coding on December 2024 this year
Okay.
on this
Oh wow.
product.
So that's exciting for you. You're like back to your first love.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know I miss it that much. I'm actually staying up, wake up late, because it's like having two jobs. I still need to be the manager, the CEO of the company,
Yeah.
but I'm building
So
this
like you
product at the
have your
same time.
own, like you have your startup and a side project. Like you have your side project on your side project, like kind of. Uh,
Yeah, exactly.
that's interesting. And how does it feel for you to, because I had stopped coding for a couple years, and when I started again, around the same time, actually in December, when I started working on launch day, the fact that there's AI now, it changed everything for me, and I got super excited, and now I really just use AI, and I started using it in December, and I have my workflows, but it's completely different. Did you code like this, or do you code like more like old school, like since coming back to coding?
Yeah, I code with Cursor. To be honest, I wouldn't have like dared to start this project without AI. I actually just took the courage to do it because uh, since I have AI, I think I can build it fast enough
Yeah,
to get somewhere. Before it would be taking too much time, and I didn't have that much time.
yeah.
So
Uh,
AI has been a game changer.
Same for me, to be honest. I think without AI, I wouldn't build anything anymore because I coded for so long and then I stopped. And now it's less fun, because, once you've been a developer for enough time, it's not just about having time. It's also, we've done it, we've, once you've done lots of apps, doing another one, it's not that exciting. But with AI, you can like focus more on the business, on the design, on the marketing, on like the vision. And you still like, you're still the manager that you said you are. You're like manager of the AI now. And it's a different kind of job, but it's kind of like, yeah, it made me fall in love with coding again, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, and for example, I think I'm good at backend, but I'm awful at front end. So all my products were good like in the technical part, but not really user friendly. And AI actually is pretty good at design. So now I think I can actually build decent products with AI that I couldn't do it alone. I would need a
Uh,
designer, a front end.
so how is the AI handling? Because I'm a designer, so I do it more myself. But like, how is AI helping you with that? Because I'm actually curious. Because maybe I will build a product for that. So
Um, well, I'm using Claude 3.5 and sometimes Claude 4. I could ask him to mimic another website
yeah.
or interface that I like. That do it, he does it really well. And once you have like built your scheme, you can
Mm.
I actually add another pages of my site, and I ask the AI to like mimic that page and keep the same style.
So you first start by mimicking the style of something you find online, and then
Yeah.
you show it like something you did yourself of your own of your own website, and you ask it to turn it into this
To
other
keep
style.
it. Yeah, it's like
Like
if
basically
you
you do
want
the
to
layout,
automate a tweet.
like you do
Yeah.
the layout or something, or the structure, the wireframe of the thing, and then you style it using the AI mimicking thing. Some kind of.
I actually notice uh, once you do this first website,
Yes.
he keeps on that frame. So the first website it gives you, like it set ups what it's gonna do after.
Yeah.
So I actually try to aim it to do it right at the first because it won't change it that much after.
Yeah. 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 I see. I need to try that because it's funny. the more I don't know how it is for you, but like the more you feel like an expert at something, the harder it is to let AI do it. And me, I feel like I'm an expert at design, so I never let AI do it. But backend, for example, I'm not an expert of backend. I don't really give a shit. So I let AI do it. How is it for you? That's the reverse. How is it with backend?
Backwards.
Do you feel
It's
like
backward.
do you feel also that like you're like not letting the AI do the backend fully because you're a bit like controlling?
Yeah, I let it do it, but I make more suggestion, and I fix it. So I'm like a more manager there. I tell him exactly what he needs to do, like he was a junior. I am the expert.
And you have experience of
So
managing actually, so that
yeah,
makes sense. No,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
like
But yeah, I don't do short prompts. I try to do very detailed prompts
yeah,
because I know exactly what I need. And in the front end, like you said,
short
I
prompts.
don't know how to manage, so I I leave it running. I don't know how if it's good or bad.
That's
If it
interesting.
works, it's fine.
Yeah, I hear you.
But yeah, I had the same feeling as you. Same
Yeah, I see.
feeling, but with backend.
Yeah. So, how did you have the idea for your product that you're going to show?
It's very funny. Actually, I want to share
Yeah,
a screen if you don't mind.
yeah.
All right. Well, I have always think that culture of our organization, well, I like doing analogies.
Hmm.
So for organization culture, you need to talk about sports, and for organization strategy, you need to talk about military. So in 2023, it's like 2 years ago, I made a presentation for the team. And I kind of built this Dungeons and Dragons setup
So
to
wait,
try
you
to
mean
explain
for your business where you have
for my
employees,
business.
you
Yeah,
made this presentation to inspire people? Okay,
yeah, exactly. So, I kind of try to make an analogy that business today are like empires of the old days.
okay.
And if we were a business before, like empires offer protections to the other towns, right? People used to pay taxes to get protection.
Mhm. We still do.
Yeah, you're right. We still do. We don't get that much protection, but we still pay.
Yeah. No, we kind of get protection, you know. Uh,
Yeah.
the police, and like, because I studied it a little bit, and
Yeah.
that's how it is, you know. The first government and political thing is like this. It's just like you pay for protection from police, and then you have army, and then you have your country and everything. Anyway,
Totally right. But I guess there's no competition in a country because you only can pay
yeah.
taxes to one. And here, if it was a service that you provide protection, there could be another companies offering the same service. So you need to fight so they can hire you.
Hmm.
All right, but you have the same problems. I mean, you can't protect too much people if the ones you already hire you are not with a good service or getting slaughtered. Um, you can protect the towns with people or with tools. So I made like a presentation explaining how we can approach and do different things. And actually, there's a problem that after a while, if the town feels safe
Hmm.
and there's no longer monsters around, maybe the governor feels that he doesn't need your service anymore because he don't see monsters. So even if you do it really good, you still need to talk to your customers and be aware and tell them all the benefits you're providing to them, or they're gonna feel so safe that they don't see the value or what happens if they lose your service.
That's true. Yeah, interesting.
All right, so I kind of end up with this feature where we have our company here and all our customers around with all the statistics of how they're feeling, how much effort it takes us, how much they're paying. And I always felt like love this map that people made strategies with their team, but talking through a map. Because if you as a leader have everything in your head,
Mm.
it's harder for the rest to follow, right?
The rest of your team, they don't have the high
The
level
rest of
vision
your
that you
team.
have, and they don't have the context
Yeah,
that you have. Okay.
yeah. So well, it started as a PPT, but now, oh, now
Wow.
I build it.
That's your website. This 3D thing is your website.
Yeah, this 3D thing is the app, and
Okay.
this is my main company. So this is
Okay.
actually my company with my customers.
Oh,
And
can you hide the window where I see myself because it's gonna get recorded? You can close it. You can
okay,
yeah.
perfect. All right, there it is. So, well, this is my company with my customers, and I can see all the stats here.
Like what, for example?
For example, how many employees I have right now. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm building, all right. I have different categories, but you can put all your metrics here. I'm building North Star metric to see how much value I provide to each customer. Here I have how much they're paying each one, separate
Mm-hmm.
by business line because I sell different things. So each one of these provide different values of income.
Mm-hmm.
How much hours my team is spending on each customer. So
Okay.
I can put one here, for example, and track the times.
So what we were seeing before is aggregated everything. And now when you click
Yeah,
on one of the hexagons, I guess, you
yeah,
get
the
uh
detail.
you get the okay, okay. And what's this green thing? Because most of these hexagons are brown, and what's this green one?
This green gown is because I put a heat map by the income. So this is a new customer here. So I'm
Mm.
putting this a setup that showed me what customers are growing. So for example, in June, we got two new customers. These
Wow.
are the green ones. And in July, we got one new customer or that upsells is paying more. So here I have a setup like for growth. I can have a setup for effort. So right now, here I can see how much time we're spending on each customer and if it's
Mm-hmm.
going up or down.
Yeah.
And you can change the parameters. For example, profitability.
And the color is gonna be the state. Is it in good shape or
Yeah,
not?
yeah, you can pick. I mean,
Somebody who
that's
like
part of the thing.
a non-profitable client is gonna be red, I guess, and highly profitable will be green. Just to give an idea.
Yes, yes, and you can like put exact values over here.
And
And for example, hmm?
how do you get this data? How do you connect to? Do you connect to other
All right,
systems? I guess.
yeah, you have two choices. Actually, you can use like an API. I
Yeah.
made one here. You can use Postman to test it, but build it in your app so you can send it automatically through an API.
Yeah.
And actually, I made a map for you.
Okay.
I
Wow.
noticed, yeah, I noticed you were putting stats, for
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
example.
starting to put. I want to be transparent. I think it's good.
Yeah, so let's say you're putting stat and have an easy way where let's say you have this spreadsheet. So you
Yeah.
have all your customers, for example, in which round you send it, what is the traffic, and what are the
Yep.
sales, what are the income, and you can just use this connection from the marketplace.
So you created like a Google Sheets add-on.
Yeah, yeah. You have a
Wow.
Google
Awesome.
Sheet add-on. So Hexpandify, you install
Hexpandify.
it,
Yeah.
and you get this like side menu where you can like set it to integrate every day. So if you put it here, every day is gonna send all this data. So you can
Wow.
actually update here and you end up with this map.
So I
So
guess
this is,
blue is one launch day, green is another launch day, or is it people who got
yeah,
sales?
yeah. Well, you can change it, whatever you want. So actually, I am coloring here by round here.
Yeah. So
But
yeah,
let's
so
say
launch day one or two.
you want to color by sales.
Wow.
So now you have in red the ones that did some sales.
Oh yeah, it's reverse. Yeah, okay, I see. Okay.
Yeah, I can change it to traffic lights. So there,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
have in green.
Yeah. Orange, yellow, red for people who had zero. That's awesome. Wow.
So I
Okay,
don't
I
know.
see. And
Let's
so how do you use that, like with your team and everything? Uh, because that's cool for one person to have this, but the team aspect is interesting to me.
okay. Right now, um, we're using it. First, we have a few customers that are using too much hours. So a score is the income. And hold on, let me search one with here. So I need the team to be sure we're not spending so many hours on customers that are not paying enough. That
Yes.
is one thing.
Yeah.
So right now we have a quick view of all the effort we do on each customer, and we have the income.
Yeah.
So the score, and we actually have a score per work hour.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So this is one of the main goals. Second, I need to be sure that if we spend hours in a customer, we're providing value. So I'm starting to measure the value we provide. So we spend
Mm.
100 hours on that customer. What will we do for him?
So like,
Is he
what?
better? Is worse?
How do you measure that? What kind of data you use for measuring value? That's interesting.
Yeah, we're working on it. For example, the synthetic monitoring I told you
Mm-hmm.
is the robot that do all this scrapping and testing. Uh, if we didn't have that product, it means the user will need to test it or receive complaints by the user. So
Yeah.
we're trying to measure how many complaints they got or how many runs we did to test. That's value because every time we test it, it's a chance that he didn't have to test it himself or a user didn't have to complain.
It's
So
nice
we're
because
still working. Mm.
I remember in one of the only jobs I had in my life, we had a team doing Q&A testing, which I guess is a bit different, but still, it's cool to have like a robot do everything for you and like automate it because like you never know when you're going to push in production. Is something going to break? And the more complex the app, the harder it is to know. And for sure, we should do testing, but sometimes you cannot do testing and it's too annoying and clients don't want to pay for it. So you have to just check manually. So that sounds super
Yeah.
relevant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Well,
What's the thing you're most excited about this product that you're building?
um, all
The
right.
thing you're
My end
proud, the thing you're
goal.
most proud of having done. Then we'll talk about your long-term vision. But like
Okay.
so far, what's the cool thing the thing that you think is cool?
I think it's a hard project, so I'm really excited that uh, I felt that what I made in a PPT is actually really similar to what I achieved.
To be honest, yeah, this
And
this 3D thing it's quite impressive. I never done any 3D, and so it immediately gives me like, oh wow, this is cool. Yeah,
yeah, to get all the details, like here, I have like 500 metrics in one view. So
yeah,
I'm being able to condense a lot of KPIs into a single panel.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And what I want now is to lead the team without micromanagement,
yeah,
but leading them, telling them what I want to achieve in numbers. So they will be able to see in real time how we're performing.
Yeah, I see. And just to stay on the building for a little bit, how did you build this thing, this 3D visualization?
All right. I'm using 3GS for
Yeah.
the map. I actually start with another tech and I noticed a lot of videos of people using 3GS
Yeah.
and it worked like charm, like cursor cursor made it.
Yeah, so it
Uh,
was easy. It was easy to build this visualization.
yeah, to be honest, it wasn't that hard. The hard part probably was tweaking the hexagons. If I use a grid, it would have been a lot easier. But
Mm.
to make this hexagon setup was harder.
Hexagon grid. Yeah, I see. Yeah, makes
Yeah,
sense.
the hexagon grid was harder.
Mm. Cool. Yeah, I want to try a project with some 3D now. That sounds cool. Okay, and so what's the vision now? What's the big thing you're going towards?
All right, the big thing is I want to build something that allows companies to grow with a flat organization. And what do you need to have a flat organization? Because I kind of hate manager roles. I love people that do things, not people that tell others what to
Yeah.
do. So the bigger the organization, you start putting a lot of middle layers managers.
Hmm.
And why is that? Because you can't handle to lead 10 people or 20 people or 30 people. It's too exhausting. So for me, you need three things to be able to have a flat org. First, a shared vision. And the map is allowing me to have that shared vision
Yes.
where I can measure results and people can see if they're doing well or bad. Second is knowledge. So I need to start working as well on something that I can like share knowledge with the company easily. And third, I need something to track performance without a manager chasing people. So track performance. I'm thinking about if you have a Git or something and you do commits, maybe check the commits, the people is doing uh, good commits, the code,
Yeah.
like reviews, automatically reviews
And you might
for each row.
you might be able to use AI maybe to summarize what's happening.
Yeah.
Uh, that could be interesting. I really I think maybe there would be some. Can you show your website, like your homepage, like your landing page,
Yeah.
in
Oh,
English, if you can? Yeah. Uh,
yes. Yes, of course.
because what you said about flat organization, it's really, I feel like it's connected to this trend of like remote work, asynchronous work, empowering people, making work more, people have more agency, more autonomy. And I wonder if there's not some positioning or some, uh, something to market, like not just talk about, oh, this is the tool that does this, but like,
Uh,
this is the problem it solves. Like, if you're tired to spend all this time managing, if you want to have a more, uh, empowering culture in your company, like kind of like go the next step of thinking of how it can help people, like beyond just the tool itself. Don't know if you considered it. Yeah.
yeah, I'm actually thinking the best way to market it, and so any feedback is welcome. I Yeah, I haven't had much success trying to explain it, to be honest. So
Mm.
a flat org could be a good idea, uh, but I think I'm still far away from reaching it, and this is just a part of flat org, but it could be
Yeah.
more powerful.
I don't know if you saw, but in the first launch day, there was Pascal, who does the Horse browser. Uh, and it's a web browser that allows you to basically, there's no history. It's just everything is a trail. So when you open a link, it opens like you always see the trail. So if you follow a link like 10 clicks deep, you can always come back and then change your path. And it was very hard for him to explain, and he worked on it for 2 years. And then one day he said, because he has ADHD, and he said, no, it's the browser for people with ADHD. And then
Huh.
that just like
Took
uh
off.
and so that made
Wow.
me think of that. Is that right? Is that I thought when you said that, it seemed like an open opportunity, because I don't know about flat organization, to be honest. But like when you said that, it seemed like it was like it's a set of like it's a concept that some people probably know about and they search about and they're interested in that and they're looking for tools for that probably. And
Huh.
so usually it's a good way, to because once you start, you position it like when you say web browser for ADHD, you don't need to say anything else. People like, it's you. I mean, you don't know exactly what features it will have, but you know exactly if it's for you or not. And then you try and then you figure it out. And so that just made me think of that. If you I don't know, but like if you said something like the the project management tool for flat organizations. I don't know. It's maybe not that. I'm brainstorming. But then you can start having, and maybe it's not flat org, but like find the term that people would use.
Huh.
That's just my 2 cents. But it can also take a while, to figure that out. Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing some A/B tests or something with different landings as well to test it. Because
yeah,
sometimes I think it could be a KPI tracker as well.
it's
But
just that
I think that's
KPI tracker doesn't really capture the magic. It doesn't capture
yeah,
the originality, because there's a billion KPI trackers, you know.
yeah,
But because your thing is really cool, like it's gamification, but it's not just gamification. It's like shared purpose, shared vision, and this unlocks benefits for special type of companies. That's a super man. That's like interesting thing to think about. Yeah.
yeah. I guess I could try to work on that. I love the concept of flat organization, so that I'm working actually on that.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
try to
felt
keep
it.
managers at minimum.
And did you? That's really good. Like this thing about uh, I don't know, make your company function well without managers or something. Uh, and do you have customers already? People who accept you and your team? Do you have people actively or not too much yet?
On this product, no,
No,
it's
the
just
beginning.
starting.
It's the beginning.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Because
I'm using it with my company. The only sign up so far are my employees.
no, no, but that's okay. But like because once you start having a few people, I mean external, then they will tell you. Even just 5 or 10 people, you will probably find already by questioning them what kind of stuff they are interested in, and then you can start making progress on this positioning probably. Yeah. Mm.
Yes. Um, so yeah, for KPI tracker, it's probably not enough, right? I don't know,
No,
but
no, no,
for example, you're using this.
no, 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 don't worry about it. Like at the beginning, even if it seems a bit generic, it's fine, because it's with the first users that you will understand exactly how to talk about it. So it's normal. It's the process. It's just I don't know. It's
Uh,
just very interesting for me to think about it. Yeah.
for example, here you can like add new columns if you want to get
Yeah. I see.
higher, and well, this can be sent automatically. But let's say here I send a new day,
Yeah. Yeah. I get it.
so now you should have 2 points. Let me clear.
Mm.
Let me see if I put the day right. Didn't worry there. Oh, always. Oh, there. 19. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, you can track here. Demos always fails on live.
Yeah, it's don't worry, it happens often. No worries.
Yeah, but well, you can actually, once you have your data there, you can share the link. And I'm actually was thinking about marketing as a building public tool because I see
Oh,
every people like sharing their MRRs in the indie
yeah.
community. But I don't know, are they fakes? How you track them? So
Mm.
you can actually like put it here and share this link and it's public.
Oh, you didn't say
So
that it was public. That's cool. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
I think at this stage where you don't know exactly who it's for, how to sell it, it's just the time to hustle, try everything you can, and try to get your first customers, and then that's what you need. And I hope Launch Day can help you with that. And then you'll have way like then you'll have real information to use for the next steps. This looks cool.
yeah. So
Mm.
you can actually, I don't know, let's say you don't want to share your customer's name,
Oh yeah, you
you
can
can
share
change the
but remove
visibility.
some information. Yeah, so that's I can see the backend guy here
Yeah.
with like this form with every option available. Okay, it's like being in Postgre already or something. That's awesome. So yeah, we can do everything. Uh,
Yeah, you can hide it.
that's cool. Yeah, you can share your data publicly. That's cool also to like maybe for organizations that want to be transparent or maybe for projects that require lots of collaboration across different companies or departments.
Yeah,
That's cool,
so
man.
you see now these are obfuscated, so you can share your map and see the
Yeah.
combined sales, for example, combined traffic.
Hmm. I see. I see. Yeah, and hide their name if you don't want to show their name.
Yeah, hide
That's
the name
cool.
if you don't show. For example, I'm sharing my own company here,
Yeah.
but the public data is obfuscated without the customer's name.
Yeah, there's no the name of the customers, of course.
Yeah.
Cool,
So
man.
yeah, I'm thinking building public here and share your stats.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, you can stop sharing. Um,
Perfect.
Man, that was good. Yeah, I love the game kind of aspect. Reminds me of board games. Really cool.
Yeah, it's like Catan.
Catan? Oh, I don't know Catan. What is that? Is that like a board game?
Yeah, it's very popular. You have like a grid, a hexagon grid map, and you get
Hmm.
research. But
Okay,
yeah,
I
it's like a
see.
board game.
I see. Man, that was great meeting you. Uh, I hope you have a good experience on your launch day. I hope you get some feedback, maybe some sales. I wish you the best. So thanks for being here.
That was, thank you very much for the opportunity. I had a great time, and thank you for the help.
You're good, man. Cheers.
Bye. See ya.